Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today, we'll share Bill's farewell as he starts a new life. Their eyes meet in a poignant moment, as if time freezes. Booby-told. 9 years later, their lives took a new turn. At the annual meeting, the retiring manager introduced Bill to the new one. He was surprised that Bill, the limping man, won a senior's favor. But when the boss named Bill Salesperson of the Year, he realized appearances can be deceiving. In a era when gold cost 15 yuan each, Bill made 40,000 yuan in sales on one street. Finally, he matched his father's success. His brief, touching speech drew loud applause. "You arrived too soon, thanks for coming. The class too shallow for a real drink, the alley too short to age in. The biggest regret is that the ones you love the most didn't see your success, and his achievements owe so much to Sherry's help." For 9 years, they've kept in touch. Now a dad, he takes his daughter to deliver to Bill. That day, Bill intentionally had them drop off Mrs. Charlotte's goods at Bob's house. That night, Bob knocked on Charlotte's door, holding. He took out wrongly sent mail and found they were neighbors fighting over a pine tree for decades. For years, Bill silently sought their reconciliation. Now, aged, they've lost half their partners. The past quarrels, tempered by time, gradually melted into a sense of nostalgia. Next day, Bill found the lonely lady's home in disarray while marketing as usual. He learnt from his daughter-in-law of Mrs. Sullivan's death from vodka and sleeping pill overdose. His son recognized Bill at once and took him to a room full of products sold over the years. Turns out, she had never needed those things. It was all out of goodwill. Reflecting on past moments, he finally understood that it was an unspoken love and a missed opportunity. However, he lived these 7 years with regret, while his world was increasingly left behind by the fast-paced changes in technology. Now he's the only salesperson who doesn't fit in with the team, but the manager reassures him, allowing him to continue door-to-door sales in these final days. But when he walked into his office, he found it had turned into a storage room with product catalogue cards buried as trash in the corner. Seeing the old man by the roadside, he glimpsed his near future. Lost in heavy thoughts, he failed to notice the bus approaching from the side. Luckily, it wasn't fast, and he only ended up with a broken left leg. The insurance company only agreed to cover half the medical expenses, claiming his fracture might have been pre-existing from a decade ago. But Bill insisted he had some responsibility too. Even though pedestrians had the right of way, he shouldn't have crossed outside the crosswalk. The shares were baffled but helpless. When Bill left the hospital, the real estate agent brought a sales contract. After signing, the agent presented a rental agreement. He could fill it out with any rent and stay here. That's when he realized that Sherry had bought the house. "You're part of my family." "No, Sherry, you're my family. You show respect to me just as you treat your dog." A dog full of emotions. Ordinary people help each other, but you're so proud. "I don't need anyone. You call this normal? This is not normal, it's betrayal." In the end, Bill moved out. His excessive pride made him lose sight of kindness and empathy. One day, while quietly having lunch, he suddenly saw a man talking to himself. The man picked up a phone, revealing his earphones, turned to the side, and saw a white-collar worker engrossed in work. Even the bar TV was heavily promoting the convenience. He finally realized that his era had passed. So he returned to his old office and officially bade farewell to his 42-year career, closing the chapter. From then on, Bill returned to a mundane routine, but an unexpected knock shattered this newfound peace. He opened the door to find a middle-aged man who caught him off guard. The man said, "We're even now." Turned out, it was the boy Bill had met on his first day of sales. Now, that boy is the editor of the Portland Gazette, hoping to capture Bill's sales story as a tribute to tradition. But Bill turned down his kind offer. The next day, Sherry knocked on his door. She even congratulated him on becoming a celebrity in America. The paper said, until he was gone, "I finally noticed him, this strange man, walking like a goofy comic. He's the invisible bond connecting our community, sharing news, who died, who's moving, who's marrying." The report made him reevaluate his job's worth. Marketing calls and emails can't replace human ties. The significance of his own existence would never be wiped out by the times, so he sought out the manager, hoping to go back to work. Subtitles, however, he was informed that the company had already terminated its door-to-door sales business. The boss commended his report and planned to feature the story in the shareholder report. Bill thought it wouldn't help him at all. How wrong he was. As he sat on the slowly moving bus. Subtitles, he spots the manager chasing desperately. The boss lets Bill keep selling to boost image. He sought Sherry out to embrace her kindness, becoming the community's invisible thread again. A true story. To honor this legendary salesman, Watkins Company even named their official website after him. From being born with disabilities to becoming a gold medal salesman, from repeatedly hitting walls to finally hitting easy targets. All this needs patience and persistence, life's core philosophy. If you like this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.